long before the first track was spotted, before the skiff hit the tide or boots touched ground, they were already deep in it. An adventure like this don't start with the shot. It starts with the decision to go where few ever will, dropped into the far edge of the map. Somewhere between ocean and myth, an island without roads, without noise, just rain-soaked timber, salt air, and the kind of stillness that makes a man feel small. They brought what they could carry. The rest, they'd have to earn. Guns, packs, grit, and a quiet kind of respect for what they were about to walk into. This was no ordinary hunt. They wouldn't be glassing hillsides from the truck, wouldn't be setting tree stands or waiting on bait. They'd hunt off the tide, moving with the currents, letting the island show its teeth, one cove at a time. They hunted off a skiff, moving with the rhythm of the sea, slipping in and out of coves like ghosts, watching, waiting, letting the island speak. Days out here feel different. The light hits slower, the silence gets heavier, and the line between hunter and hunted starts to blur. There's no rush in the wild, no shortcuts in this kind of country. Just time, patience, and the kind of respect you don't fake. And when the moment came, it wasn't about the shot. It was about every mile that led to it. Every wet boot, every wind check, every quiet nod between brothers. The island gave what it wanted to give, and they took it with gratitude, not for the trophy, but for the story. Because this wasn't just a hunt. It was a chapter written in salt water, spruce, and the kind of grit you carry home in your bones. This was a black bear adventure in Alaska.
Tide's changing right now. It's going out for the next 4 hours. So we're gonna get in there, walk in a little ways and see what comes out right before dark. We're kind of hearing the last 2 hours, first 2 hours of light are the best time right now, but you kind of make your own luck in Alaska. Got the first bear of the trip. Through the binos, it looks like a big bear, so we're gonna throw the spotter on him and see if it's something that we want to go take a look at. Or get a shot off at. Yeah, that one's a little rubbed out on the gut there.
Big bears.
That other one might be a little bit bigger.
The first one's bigger?
Yeah. This one's pretty lanky though. Well, Scott's got a decision to make.
Still good. Decisions.
We weren't even filming. But you just killed a bear.
New nickname, Cowboy Scott. Things don't get Western with me, but I'm ready to shoot.
We've been glassing this big tidal flat for about 2 hours now. There's a big patch of green at the back half of it. Just been kind of waiting for a bear to pop out on it. And Scott finally turned one up, and it must have just been laying right there in that tall green grass. And It's kind of milling around in this little inlet, so we're not getting the best glimpse of it. Looks like a longer bear, pretty thick neck. It's about 2 miles out, so it's really hard to gauge how good of a bear we're looking at. Working towards that bear. He disappeared shortly after we got eyes on him. He was out milling around for a little bit, but from the short glimpse that we got and the distance that we were, he looked like a pretty big bear. Swirling now. But we just hit shore. The wind's picking up quite a bit. Most of the time it's ripping right into that tidal flat where that bear went in at. So we might try to get up at the head of that thing out in front of him so the wind's not going directly at where he went in at. All right, that bear just popped out. He's not giving us the best look right now. It's kind of tucked over this little roll. Everything that we're seeing right now is indicating a pretty big bear. Looks thick, big head. Would love for it to pop out and give us a full visual. We're at about 900 yards right now. So it might just work in a little bit closer. Wind's good back in this bay, so if we just work down this shoreline, we can get into 300 and under and get real confirmation on if this is a bear we want to shoot or not. Right there, Scott. We gotta get up to this edge right here. Not a shooter bear. It's a good bear. I don't know if it's the same bear from this morning. There's a bear on this beach that's a big bear. Based off of the scout we're seeing. Another bear just popped out. It's another big bear. Looks like it's got a scar on it. This is a giant bear. About 100 yards out right now. We're just waiting for him to clear that Christmas tree so we can get a shot of him.
Goodbye. I saw that air come out of his lungs, buddy.
This bear is a freaking warrior. Missing that front paw right at the joint there. I don't know if it got stuck in a trap and he ate it off or ripped it out. Scars on his face. Huge freaking head, big body. This is exactly what I came to Alaska for, a bear like this. And my gosh, on day 2 we made it happen on a freaking tank.
Got him. All right.
Yeah!